Hello YouTube, this is Dragonheart and welcome to an update video for Attila Total War, or Total War Attila. And unfortunately it's bad news this time, depending on how you look at it. In my previous video I did an update saying why I hate DLC from 3 days ago, as you can see here. It was nice to get a bit of discussion amongst you guys and to get your points of view, and most of you tended to agree with what I said in the video, what my opinion was, and that is that there's too much DLC in video games. On top of that, I've also recently been doing Total War Attila news and information, so the factions that have been announced: Saxons, the Sassanid Empire, Ostrogoths, etc. And I've been making 2 to 3 minute videos just detailing like the basic information and what I think of these factions. Well, today I come home from work, I go on my computer, and I see that Total War Attila has a Viking Forefathers culture pack. So my thoughts on this are, I'm going to turn the volume down so you can just watch it while I'm talking. But basically what the DLC thing is, we have day 1 DLC and the game isn't even out yet. The game is due to be released February the 17th, 2015, so only a few months away, not long, guys. And I said in my Saxon video that the Vikings, I watched the Vikings TV program and I wouldn't mind playing as a Vikings faction. And I was hoping really for after a few days after the game is released to have perhaps the Danes or the Geats as a unlockable faction. They did it with Rome 2. Many of the factions in Rome 2 had day 1 or a few days after release they had the mod, the faction unlock mod, and I was hoping perhaps to do that. But now we have it. Basically the whole Greek thing all over again, which is the thing I hated the most with Rome 2. You have the Geats, the Geats, the Danes, as unlockable or as DLC factions, and it's just frustrating. And the Jutes there, as you can see as well, the Jutes. 3 factions. Most people would probably like to play as Viking factions. To invade Europe with your axemen, your battle axes, your round shields. Your berserkers, and to march around Europe trying to conquer and trying to wreak havoc all over the place is what people want to do. And unfortunately it's going to be DLC. I'm not quite sure how much this DLC actually is. Doesn't say pre-order, it just says pre-order at the moment, so it's a pre-order bonus. Oop, I just pressed the wrong button. Oopsie daisy. Let's just pause that. I pressed the It's a pre-order bonus, so I'm guessing that it's going to be like the Greek states where it's free. Oh god, pause, fucking hell. That is one weird mouth. I'm just going to go back to my channel. It's probably like the Greek states where if you buy the game, if pre-order the game, you will have it for, you won't have to pay for it. I won't say you have it for free, because it actually does cost, because you have to buy the game in the first place. But you see what I mean. You get the faction for free, you don't pay anything for it if you pre-order. And I think this will be the same thing with the Viking factions. It'd probably be, I think it's $6.99 or $5.99. I think the price was for the Greek states, or it is currently for the Greek states. So I am assuming it'll be probably the same price if you want to buy the Vikings after. And this is the thing which I hate, because I wasn't 100% certain if I wanted to get Total War Attila, if I'm being totally honest. I have said in some of my update videos on the game that I'm not going to pre-order this game. I don't want to jump in. I wanted to leave it a couple of days just to see what people are saying about it when people review the game, and when people actually start uploading some videos on the game, some of the other big YouTubers out there. And I wanted to see what the game actually looks like, what it plays like, how it handles, have Creative Assembly learned from their mistakes, etc, etc. And now one of the factions that I wanted to play as the most is now going to be pre-order bonus, and it's just so, I don't know, it's just so frustrating. I imagine many people had the same thoughts with Rome 2. It's different for me with Rome 2 because I had a different mindset back then. Back in 2013, back September 2013, when I pre-ordered Rome, I was excited all summer. I was uploading loads and loads of update videos and faction vote videos. Probably with a bit more enthusiasm because it was Rome. It was the big one. It was the one set 10 years after the original Rome Total War, and it just kind of failed in many aspects. And I think it disheartened many fans. It certainly disheartened me to a degree. I'm not going to go into the whole Rome 2 thing because that could easily take up its own video or whatever on my own opinions on it. But yeah, going back to Attila, I'm unhappy about this. I'm really unhappy about this announcement. it's just frustrating. I mean, if there was an opportunity to get a mod when the game was released, then I would have used that. But you know, now it's like a case of, do I want to pay £30 for the game and have it free on release day, or do I want to wait a few days and then pay extra? So it's just bullshit, absolute bullshit. And this is why, again, another example. This could have easily gone into my previous video of why I hate DLC. And yeah, but anyway, I'm not going to turn this into a whole rant or moan video or whatever the hell you want to call it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this announcement. Are you excited for Total War Attila? Will you be playing as the factions, and will you be pre-ordering this game? I've been Dragonheart. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.